nice of the princess to invite us over for a picnic, eh, Luigi? I hope she made lots of spaghetti.
Welcome back to your magical world for everything D&D Natural 1. Today, we're turning a number 2 when it comes to number 2 into, well, a hero-adjacent adventurer. That's right, we're taking Mario's right-hand brother, Luigi, and making him a day-to-day adventurer in the realms of D&D. So, grab your plungers, unclog your toilets, and let's warp right into this character build. Let's-a go!
Thanks, Mario, but I can't breathe in here. I'm a gondola.
That's a gunner, spaghetti head. Gunner? Oh no!
Luigi may be a number 2, but that doesn't mean his stats have to be. Mario may have the looks and get the girls, Peach may also have the looks and float like a butterfly, Bowser and DK may have the strength, Toad the... toadiness? I'm not really sure. But you know what Luigi has? Do you? Because I sure don't. And these stats absolutely reflect that. He starts out with a 15 in strength. His ability to lift Mario up, physically in this sense, and also help swing Bowser around in the circle is enough to make a bodybuilder cry. Next up, a 14 in dexterity. He's actually pretty nimble, especially when he's threatened by Bowser, ghosts, a Goomba, and literally anything else that's making him wet his overalls. Dude is such a coward. While he may be a coward, his 13 in wisdom means that he's a smart coward. He knows when to run and when to fight. Usually it's run. You can be a scaredy cat while knowing that the ghosts aren't actually real, right? He's beefy enough to warrant a 12 in constitution. He's in a fighting game after all, but he's normally got his big brother Mario to take the hits for him. A decent 10 in intelligence shows that he's not dumb, but again, his brother does a lot of the problem solving. Luigi's more of a follow the leader type than a I make the plans type. Finally, a measly 8 in charisma. Luigi is not the princess getter. He's the right-hand man to the hero of the Mushroom Kingdom. He's a sidekick, not the star. Not much fame comes from that. We keep it nice and simple for his race. He's a variant human. I mean, Italians are... kinda human? At least as close as we can get, so this will have to do. With that choice, he gets a nice boost in strength and constitution to really round out his stats. He also picks up sleight of hand to ensure he's stealing those ghostly souls and turtle shells to really up the ante when he needs it. And your money. I mean, really, did anyone ever win that Luigi DS poker game? Because I sure didn't. It's absolutely a scam. I mean, seriously, what the hell was that? Anyway, tangent over. Finally, he gets Magic Initiate to really put the nail in the coffin of his heritage. Firebolt and Green Flame Blade to showcase his 5 flower powers, and Sleep to ease the ghostly souls before he sucks them from their home. For his background, someone who is as scared as Luigi can only be one thing. A haunted one. I mean, no one needs to be that scared for no reason, right? His survival and investigation proficiencies showcase his ghost hunter's side profession. He also learns Italian and whatever language they speak in the games.
You'll have to swim across the moat and let down the drawbridge.
Me? But I can't. I'm gonna have a baby.
Level 1 is almost so obvious, I don't even need to say it. He's a monk. I mean, he wears no armor. He punches sometimes. He's dexterous at other times. I feel like we could just end the video here, but we're not. He picks up stealth and history proficiencies as well to show off more of his ghost hunter talent. He's got to sneak around that mansion somehow. He also adds a tool proficiency, his trusty tennis racket, to dominate in combat and on the court. For level 2, we'll continue down the monk path, and Luigi picks up some key points, only enhanced by consuming mushrooms. That's right folks, these power-ups aren't just for show. Luigi can activate his flurry of blows with a star, tap into patient events by donning his metal cap, and even gain step of the wind from a super leaf. His movement speed also increases with unarmored movement, so choosing the right power-up is crucial for maximizing his abilities. Luigi gains a specialty at level 3, Way of the Drunken Master. His stumbles and tumbles are now to the detriment of others, not himself. He also picks up proficiency in performance, making his tales of Mario's adventures even more believable. And let's not forget his drunken technique. Though Luigi isn't actually drunk, get that YouTube? There's no alcohol here. His unpredictable movements allow him to escape sticky situations with ease when using his flurry of blows. His dips and trips become his greatest weapon, turning him into an elusive, unpredictable force on the battlefield. We're going to power up at level 4, giving Luigi a specialty with a feat. He picks up Dungeon Delver, alerting him to secret traps and doors imperceivable to the untrained eye. He can avoid those traps too, so Solid Snake's bombs and Bowser's fake paintings have a lessened effect on Luigi. Not only that, but he gets Slow Fall. A nice benefit from the Propeller Mushrooms is descending slowly on your enemies. Level 5 shows a nice little switch up. Luigi is going from a number 2 adventurer to a number 1 ghost hunter. With a level in Ranger, those ghosts stand no chance against Luigi and his trusty Poltergust 3000. He gets bonus damage to any ghosts, including King Boo from Favorite Foe. But be careful. Once he expends all his uses, he needs to find somewhere safe from the ghosts to take a long rest. He also gets expertise in investigation from Canny, really honing in on those ghost hunter and trap finder skills a right-hand man really needs. At level 6, we give him the blind fighting style. I mean, come on, how else are you supposed to fight ghosts? The Poltergust 3000 and the Game Boy Horror can only do so much. Luigi has to see them to aim properly. He also gets his first dose of magic. Ignoring the magic initiate feat from Variant Human, please. Jump, because I mean, just look at those hops. And Goodberry, to keep himself and, more importantly, Mario, well fed with mushrooms on their journey. Level 7 sees another specialty for Luigi, Horizon Walker. This allows him to jump from world to world with Mario, even across games. Yes, Smash Bros. Counts as canon. He gains Detect Portal, allowing him to find the nearest planar portal, or Warp Pipe if we're sticking to Mario lore. His attacks also get a serious upgrade with Planar Warrior, turning those monk headbutts into force damage. Stack that with his favorite foe damage, and Luigi becomes a formidable force. Get it? Like the damage type? Force? I know, we're hilarious. Wait, don't go. I love you. Oh, don't say that. Oh my god. Excuse me. And from Primeval Awareness, he gets Speak with Animals to ensure he and Polterpup can have long conversations in the dark, scary mansion. How about some more fun at level 8? Another feat, perchance. He picks up Charger, allowing his headbutts to charge up for some serious damage. Any dash action allows for a supercharged hit, and stacking that with a previous boost can relieve the unexpected Bowser, Duck Hunts, and male Wii Fit trainers dazed and confused. Wow, Smash really has a wild set of characters, doesn't it?
As a matter of fact, Spike, we have. Our mom called and she said, "Oh boys, that's the best commercial I've ever seen." And I said, "Thank you very much, Mother. We're very proud of it." So boom!
Level 9 is a nice simple level. He gains extra attack, allowing for a nice 1-2 combo, perhaps followed by a bonus action hip thrust. Surely a nice melee attack like this wouldn't place a character in a low B+ tier, right? He also picks up 2 new spells, Misty Step for some quick warp pipe shenanigans, and Alarm to protect Mario during a long rest. Luigi is obviously up, taking first watch. Level 10 leads to another simple level. His favorite foe die increases from a measly D4 to a decent D6. I know, crazy power bump. On top of that, he gets a plus 5 foot bonus to his movement speed from Deft Explorer. Believe it or not, he also gains swimming and climbing speed. How else is he supposed to have fun at Seaside Kingdom? Now at level 11, he's taking his powers up a notch. He gains Ethereal Step, allowing him to bounce between planes. As long as he doesn't get knocked out of the warp pipe tube systems and ends up in the Darklands, everything should be fine. He also picks up Enhanceability, always carrying around the right tool in case he needs it. Oh, what's that? Mario needs it? Oh, no worries, happy to share. He's got to save the princess after all. He's mastered the Mushroom Kingdom, and at level 12, he's hitting his land stride. He's moving through non-magical difficult terrain and plants like it's nothing, traversing the Mushroom Kingdom and all surrounding lands at ease. Even if those mushrooms are magical, Luigi has no problem avoiding them. On top of that, being the number 2 can be exhausting, which is why Luigi gains the Resilient feat. A nice bump to Constitution, and proficiency in Constitution saving throws should allow this fearful fool to take a beating from Bowser and Boo anytime. Just better hope he can make his wisdom save too. Level 13 is a simple one, based solely around his responsibility to Mario. He gains Haste, allowing him to put that superstar to good use. For Mario. Mario needs a star. He's always so busy needing to save the princess, to save the kingdom, to save Toad, or whatever else Mario needs to do. And he needs to get around quick. It's always about Mario, never Luigi, you know? Without Luigi, Mario would be nothing. He's a screw-up, and Luigi has a good head on his shoulders, but is too loyal to do anything about it. Heck, he even used his last one-up, in the form of a Revivify, to save Mario. But what would Mario do? Nothing. Probably drag him to some startup brother business, leave him in a comfortable lifestyle. What a joke, mamma mia. We're carrying Mario around all the time. Level 14 brings another Deft Explorer feature, Tireless. He can gain temporary hit points equal to 1d8 plus his wisdom as many times as he wants. So long as the amount of times that he wants is less than or equal to his proficiency bonus. On top of that, he never gets exhausted of being the one to truly save the Mushroom Kingdom, decreasing his exhaustion levels by 1 every short rest. This is an ability which he is in desperate need of because Mario is always on the move. Mushroom Kingdom, here we come! He's got mini warp pipes galore at level 15. With Distant Strike, he's warping all over the battlefield, allowing a 10-foot movement speed whenever he uses the attack action. Not only that, but if he hits 2 different Goombas or Koopas or whatever's thrown his way, he gets a 3rd attack action to completely obliterate hordes of enemies. He's also more resourceful than ever, protecting Mario from fake paintings, pitfall traps, and even ceiling spikes with fine traps. You know, the Mushroom Kingdom should really have its own OSHA protocols. At level 16, it's nice and simple. A feat known simply as Lucky. Luigi is lucky at times. As I said earlier, there's no reason he should be that good at poker. I mean, I spent countless hours trying to win hand after hand after hand against him, only to have my happiness stolen from me. Every penny I spent, he sucked away from young me. How am I supposed to pay for a house? My child's college fund is empty. I'm crushed. It is completely ridiculous how good he is at poker. And that's not the only thing he's lucky at. He won the biological lottery, if you know what I'm talking about. Another simple level at level 17, with a few spells being learned. Air bubble for those long dives Mario takes in the Seaside Kingdom. I mean, how else would he be able to breathe down there? Good old Luigi strikes again. He also gets banishment in the form of his trusty Poltergust 3000, provided by Dr. Egad. Those ghosts will hardly know what hit them. Level 18, and what's that? Luigi reaches a breaking point. After years of living in Mario's shadow, his suppressed emotions finally surface, manifesting as a raw, unbridled rage. He gains a level in Barbarian, and this is no ordinary rage. It's the awakening of his inner turmoil, the negative zone. This power, born from years of being overlooked, becomes his new best friend. Forget Mario! His rage, once ignited, makes him a terrifying force. He also benefits from an increased armor class with a slightly better unarmored defense, as his instincts sharpen to a razor's edge. At level 19, Luigi's senses are heightened to an almost supernatural level. With Danger Sense, he can detect threats that even others can't fathom. Spiky Fitballs and Kamek's Fireballs, they're no match for his heightened awareness. Luigi's ability to perceive danger is unparalleled, a testament to his time spent navigating perils for his own survival. His reckless attack is no longer a rare occurrence. When Luigi unleashes it, it signifies the culmination of his pent-up frustrations. It's a move that signals the end for his foes, a declaration that Luigi is done being underestimated. His patience has limits, and reaching those limits spelled doom for anyone in his path. The grand finale at level 20 reveals the full extent of Luigi's transformation. He takes another level in Barbarian, unlocking the chaotic power of Wild Magic. This is the true manifestation of the negative zone. With Wild Magic, Luigi can sense any magical item or spell around him, his mind attuned to the mystical energies that pervade his world. Dry Bones shapeshifters and other malevolent beings beware. Luigi sees through your tricks. Wild Surge unleashes a random magical effect whenever he rages, turning Luigi to an unpredictable powerhouse. Normally mild-mannered, Luigi's rage is now a force of nature, triggered by any threat to his well-being or those he cares about. This rage is all-consuming, slowly destroying his enemies from the inside out. With newfound proficiency in athletics, Luigi honed his physical prowess, perfecting his punching skills, edge-grabbing abilities, and the strength to conquer any challenge. Luigi's journey from the shadow of his brother to a formidable hero in his own right is complete, marked by the raw power of the negative zone.
Nothing can hurt us as long as we're together.
Well, that certainly was something. Luigi is definitely a character of all time. Let's see what sets him apart from Mario. He's got a nose for traps. I mean, look at that thing. He's basically sniffing out those bad boys. Between Danger Sense, Find Traps, Magic Awareness, Detect Portal, and much more, his nose is more than just for looks. He's literally sniffing out the bad mojo. He's a skilled plumber. He has 8 skill proficiencies and an expertise, allowing him to diversify his portfolio. He's not just a plumber. He's a ghost hunter, best friend, brother, hero, princess lover, swimmer, and much, much more. Like a cheating poker player. He's a supportive brother. I mean, he left a comfortable job to help Mario chase his dreams. But in D&D terms, he's got a ton of ways to support Mario. Jump, enhance ability, and haste to increase his physical capabilities, and alarm, revivify, good berry, and air bubble to help Mario out of combat. He's also got to get in the zone. He's a negative boy, especially after living in Mario's shadow for far too long. Taunt him, tease him, but Luigi is coming out on top, whether you like it or not. Well, that all seems fine and dandy. There's a reason it's the Mario Bros and not the Luigi Bros, and it's not just because their last name is Mario. Let's see why Mario is the hero and Luigi is the zero. He's swinging and missing. He's not really a fighter, more of a support. He can really just punch, and even with the boosts and stacking from Rage, Favorite Foe, Planar Warrior, and Charger, it's not too much. So, you know, if you're not a Koopa, you're probably going to be okay. His stats are also middling. He's level 20, and his highest stat is a 16, so take that as you will. He's got versatility, but as they say, jack of all trades, master of none. He's not very good at much. He's a huge coward. While he wants to get out from Mario's shadow, he just can't seem to do much but cower behind it. It's quite possibly his biggest flaw. Speaking of big, he at least makes up for it with his massive warp pipe. But that's just a theory. Again, wowzers guys, that was a wild trip through the warp pipe. I hope you learned a thing or two, because I know I sure did. If you find yourself wanting to play Luigi in your next campaign, pop on over to our Patreon to find this sheet and much, much more completely for free. And if you find yourself coming back for more, stomp on that like button like a Goomba, warp on over to the subscribe button, and slide down that goal pole to the notification bell so you never miss another Natural 1 video. And if you've got a build you want to see, or just tell me that I'm a silly little guy, race over to the comments section at 200cc and let us know. Well, I got some turds to crush, so I've got to bounce. Remember, keep those dice rolling, and we'll catch you on the flip side.
She sells seashells on a seashore, but the value of these shells will fall due to the laws of supply and demand. No one wants to buy shells because there's loads on the sand.